Well, okay, let's try again. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. And this is really a special occasion for Bristol Community College, let alone for Betty Welsh, a great supporter of the college and someone that we're very indebted to for all that she does. Most of you, I think, knew Ruth Brown, and this is her kind of her courtyard. Betty had a lot to do with this as well. And we're here today for a very special event, the unveiling of a piece that Betty did. I hope you noticed or you have time to look in the art gallery and the exhibit that's there. We make it a special occasion for you. So I'd like to introduce Betty to say a few words, see if we can entice her to talk a little bit. But it was her creativity, her artistic talent that brought this event together, let alone the larger scale of the Ruth Brown courtyard. So Betty, I thank you for all you've done, and I invite you to say a few words as well.
Thank you, Dr. Sprague. I want to welcome you all. Thank you for coming. Ruth, the grounds that you stand on, as Dr. Sprague has said, is called the Ruth P. Brown Sculpture Garden. Ruth was a very good friend to the college. She started in 1992, as a director on a board of the foundation. And she became very active with the college until her death in 2005. She started a scholarship fund for her brother who passed away in 1989 when Ruth and I and her sister were in China. We have done many, many trips, but one of the most was the fact that we wanted to go on a trip to Holland. Excuse me. I met Ruth in the 1960s. We used to go to breakfast together with many other people to the Central Drugstore. I think many of you might have remembered it, on the corner of Bedford and Main Street. Well, we would see each other there every day, but we just said hello. Finally, we picked up conversation with each other, and eventually we started to find out about each other and who we knew. But we both played golf. She played at the Castle Country Club in Portsmouth. I played at Fall River. But we both loved the game, so finally I convinced her to join Fall River. And when she did, she eventually became a treasurer for many years. So, as I had said, we were planning on going to Holland in Belgium, and with my brother and his wife and my cousin and her husband. And we planned it about 2 years always in advance when we were going anyplace, to raise the money anyway. But when we were in the final stages, Ruth took sick and found out that she had cancer. So she had to drop out. When she did, we were going to continue on with the trip. But the day before I left, I stopped in to see her, and I brought her some of her favorite muffins from New Boston Road Bakery. And the last thing she said to me was, "Have a good trip, I'll see you when I get back." Well, when I got back in 2 weeks, Ruth had passed away. So that made it all the more reason why I had this sculpture that I had made many years ago, and I had it bronzed, and I'd like to unveil it now in memory of her.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a real treat, and a very special new edition to the Ruth barn garden. So three, Betty? 1, 2, 3. You'll see the inscription below in memory of a great friend, Ruth B. Brown. I came here in, well, we're taking pictures, big small talk boy, but I came here in the summer of 2000, and I landed plunk in the middle of this great friendship, not just between Betty and Ruth, but others as well. There was quite a bond. We might need this. There was quite a bond among many of our foundation board members at the time, and it was, you could see immediately what a special relationship this was, particularly with Betty and Ruth. And you can tell from Betty's voice that Ruth still lives strongly in her mind and in her memory. And so we're very grateful for all that Ruth did for BCC. We're a better place because of what she did for us, and also what Betty continues to do for us, and many of you as well. We're, as I say, we're a better place because of you, Betty, and we're very grateful to you. Thank you, and I invite all of you to come and appreciate this great work of art that's now part of our BCC landscape.